Deandre, do you love God, Deandre?
Yeah.
How do you love God?
I don't follow commandments because I'm gonna put it like this. I know the truth,
right?
But in order for me to stay in the truth, I have to clean myself out, and I'm not always clean.
Psalms 119:9.
Bring it out!
John 17:17.
Bring it out!
Okay, Deandre, I got a question for you, brother. If you are sick, right? If you got a common cold, you're gonna look up any way to get better, right?
Yeah.
If you got type 2 diabetes, you're gonna do anything to get better, right?
Yeah.
If you sick, you fall down, you got polio, the measles, you got something that's very common. You're gonna look up a cure for your disease, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
If you know you are sick and you know you're not clean, why not find a way to clean yourself up?
Bring it out!
Read this for me out.
The book of Psalms 119, verse 9. Whether shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed thereto, according to thy word.
According to what?
According to thy word.
According to what?
According to thy word.
So Deandre, the only way you're gonna cleanse yourself up, you got children, you got a wife, it's just you.
My fiance passed.
You got your fiance passed?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, bro. I really am.
That's right.
But we all dealing with our own issues, Deandre.
That's right.
That should motivate you to do right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what loss does, it gets people in the rut.
Yeah.
So what you got to understand is, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way is according to thy word.
That's right.
You got to, Psalms 119, jump up to verse 97. Jump down to verse 97.
Bring it out.
This is where we are.
The book of St. John, chapter 17, verse 17.
Read.
Sanctify them through thy truth.
Do thy what?
Through thy truth.
Do thy what?
Through thy truth.
The only way you can cleanse yourself, brother, because when you are in sin, you are walking in filth.
That's right.
And the only way you can cleanse yourself is through thy truth.
That's right.
Let's see what the truth is, Deandre. Read.
Thy word is truth.
The what?
Thy word is truth.
The word is your truth, Deandre.
That's right.
So whatever you dealing with, Deandre, whatever you got going, you got to depend on the word.
That's right.
Let me explain. Read this for me, out.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 97.
Bring it out.
Oh, how I love thy law.
What are you saying?
Oh, how I love thy law.
What are you saying?
Oh, how I love thy law.
You said you had a fiance. You loved your fiance. If you had children, you would love your children.
That's right.
Think about how you treat them. If you got your mama, you love your mama, right? Don't you treat your mama a certain way? If your mama needs to be taken care of, you take care of mama because mama took care of you.
Bring it out.
It says, oh, how I love thy law. So if you love the law, you're going to do what the law say.
That's right.
You love your mama, you listen to your mama, don't you? Even when you feel like she ain't telling you the truth, right? But this law, even when you feel like some other way that your own imagination will take you, the law is always right.
That's right.
Read it from the beginning, bro.
Oh, how I love thy law.
Read.
It is my meditation.
It's my what?
It is my meditation. All the day.
All the what?
All the day.
So the law is supposed to be your meditation, Deandre.
That's right.
How many laws do you know?
Too many.
Too many.
As in the dietary law, Proverbs, and I just put the book down.
Okay. Why did you put the book down, Deandre?
Because I don't know, it was like I was put it in dark cold.
Use what?
Pulled in dark cold. After I lost my fiance, I just started getting there about everything.
Right? You can't do that, brother.
That's right.
Because guess what? You living in darkness is only gonna lead. Cause do you want to make it to the kingdom?
You know?
How you gonna put down the key to life? How you gonna put down thy law, which you're supposed to love, which is your life? How you gonna put down life when you want to make it to eternal life?
Bring it out.
That don't make sense, do it?
That's right.
How do you know that the Most High didn't take your fiance for you to get right?
Bring it out.
You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
You got to think about more than just what's going on with you. Because look, you lost your fiance. Some people losing their children.
That's right.
Some people losing their life.
That's right.
Some people ain't got no job, Deandre.
That's right.
Some people homeless. Some people ain't got ate in a week and a half.
That's right.
But we don't think about them. You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 28 and 27.
Bring it out.
Because we're under curses, are we not, Deandre? You ever read that in the Bible before you put it down?
Yeah.
You read that we're under curses. Who did this happen to, Deandre?
Bring it out.
It's happened to us, did it not? Do you know we still going through this today? Okay, so if you got the book of prophecy that prophesied that your downfall, which was slavery, was going to happen over 2,000 years ago, would you not believe in that book?
Bring it out.
Read this for me, out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 27.
Read.
The Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt.
We still doing what we was doing in Egypt, Deandre. Building all these tall buildings, serving our enemies day in and day out.
Bring it out.
We move when the white man say move.
Bring it out.
We did that in Egypt too.
That's right.
With the emeralds, and with the scabs, and with the niche, whereof thou canst not be healed.
We cannot now what?
Be healed.
Read.
The Lord shall smite thee with mad.
With what?
With madness.
With what?
With madness.
It is a maddening thing for our people to walk around lost, not knowing who they are. Now the setup thing about you, Deandre, is you know who you are.
That's right.
You know who you are according to the Bible.
That's right.
And you choose not to follow his way.
That's right.
It's going to be worse for you, Deandre.
That's right.
Luke 12 and 47.
Bring it out.
You understand that, Deandre? You know about the slave ships. You know about our people being sold from country to country. Sold from plantation to plantation.
That's right.
Sold mama getting separated from the son, dad getting separated from the daughter.
Bring it out.
You understand that, Deandre? You understand we still living in that today.
Right.
And you still put the book down, Deandre.
That's right.
Read.
The book of St. Luke, chapter 12, verse 47.
Read.
And that servant.
You, Deandre, because you're supposed to be a servant of the Lord. He only chose us, Deandre.
That's right.
Read.
Which knew his Lord.
What'd he do?
Which knew his Lord's will.
What'd he do?
His Lord's will.
You knew God's will. Keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments. You didn't heard of fringes, haven't you, Deandre? You ain't never put them on, have you? You know you're supposed to keep a beard on your face. You know you're not supposed to be eating pork. You ever celebrated the Passover, Deandre? What about a Feast of Tabernacles?
Bring it out.
Feast of Dedication? Day of Simon.
Bring it out.
Feast of Purim?
Bring it out.
What? You have not celebrated, but I know you didn't celebrate Christmas.
That's right.
What about Thanksgiving? Your birthday? So you ain't gonna celebrate the pagan holiday, but then you're not gonna celebrate God's holiday.
Teach.
You are the servant. You know the Lord's will. Read.
And prepared him and prepared Shalaki. Prepared not
And then
himself. And prepared not himself.
What he do?
And prepared not himself.
One body.
And prepare not himself.
So, if you knew at some point that they was gonna close down Walmart,
Bring it out.
close down Kroger,
Bring it out.
close down Cash Savers,
Bring it
all
out.
your grocery stores,
Bring it out.
all the pharmacies,
Bring it out.
all the water companies,
Bring it out.
and no more water come through your faucet, bro.
Bring it
You
out.
can't go to the grocery store and buy no more food.
That's right.
You know this is coming, right, Deandre?
That's right.
Would you not prepare?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
You ever been on a long road trip, Deandre?
Teach.
Where you been?
From Louisiana.
You from Louisiana.
Yeah.
So where have you been across the world where you had to take a road trip? Where you go? Kansas. Okay, that's not close at all. So when you prepare for that road trip, don't you got to pack your clothes?
Bring it out.
Toothbrush, toothpaste. Make sure you got all your shoes that match your outfits.
That's right.
Make sure you got your drawers and your socks.
That's right.
Jackets that match your shirt with your necklace and your chain.
That's right.
Because you know where you're going. You read this book. You a servant. You knew the Lord's will, and you did not prepare yourself, Deandre.
Bring it out.
You understand that? Read.
Neither did according to his will.
Neither did what?
According to his will.
So you knew the will and still chose not to do the will, Deandre.
Bring it out.
Do you? Give me Deuteronomy 32:39.
Teach.
I don't know if you know this real quick, Deandre, because God is your creator.
Bring it out.
Only reason you're here, Deandre, is to serve the Lord.
That's right.
Read.
Shall be beat.
What's going to happen to Deandre?
Shall be
Beat.
What's going to happen to Deandre?
Shall be beat.
Read.
with many stripes.
What?
With many stripes.
That's with much captivity. Y'all
That's
sisters. Y'all sisters. Hold on real quick. Sisters. 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 You understand that, Deandre? What's your nationality? African. You can take the mask off, sis. We all good. Ain't no corona up here. You said African American. That's 2 continents, sisters. Y'all do understand that, right? Why do you call yourself after 2 continents, named after 2 different white men? Where did Africa come from? What's the name Africa come from?
Bring it out.
Okay, where does the name America come from?
Bring it out.
Okay, so now you telling me you call yourself something every day that you have no clue what it is.
Bring it out.
That makes sense, don't it?
Yeah.
Where y'all from? Huh? I can't hear you, sis. You from South Dallas. What about you, sis? You from South Dallas. Who else in South Dallas? People that look just like y'all, am I right?
That's right.
Why is that?
Well,
Why are we in the hoods and in the ghettos?
bring it out. Bring it out.
You don't know? Deuteronomy 28:15, Deuteronomy 22:5.
Bring it out.
Deandre, don't leave, bro. Don't leave. I got some more for you. Read this for me, y'all.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Y'all sisters, come in real quick. Come listen. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken,
That will not do what?
not hearken,
That will not do what?
Not hearken.
How old are y'all? 17? Gonna be 18? Same thing? Okay, so y'all still live with your parents? So when mama say do something, don't you supposed to do it? When pop say do something, don't you supposed to do it? Or what happens? You get kicked out
That's right.
because they pay the bills, you don't.
That's
They
right.
make sure the lights on, you don't.
That's right.
Okay, so think about the Lord in the same fashion.
Yeah.
Didn't the Lord create y'all?
That's right.
Okay, so what are you doing for the Lord, your creator?
Bring it out.
How are you obeying him? Crazy. Read this for me, y'all.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Because sis, you said the only way if the God is your father is to obey him, this is something he needs you to obey. Read.
No woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read it again.
No woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what do y'all have on that pertain unto a man?
Bring it out.
Sis? Shorts.
That's
pants,
right. That's
tighty
right.
tights, a short dress.
That's right.
Because look, if God created you to be the most beautiful women on the world, why would he tell you to show your shape to every man around?
Bring it out.
Does that make any sense? Y'all 17, 18 years old. Y'all know there's predators out here.
Bring it out.
Y'all know there's men looking for little girls like y'all.
That's right.
Y'all know y'all the ones that's been on the news coming up missing.
That's right.
So why make yourself a target?
Bring it out.
Read. Come on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Read.
For all that do so
Read.
are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Because don't y'all want to stay in the Lord's house?
That's right.
Just like we at your parents' house. Don't you want to stay in your parents' house?
Bring it out.
If the house ain't clean, can you stay there?
Teach.
If the dishes ain't washed, can you stay there?
Teach.
Y'all understand this, right? If the floor ain't vacuumed, can you stay there?
Bring it out.
So in order to be in the Lord's house, you must dress modestly.
That's right.
It's for your own protection.
That's right.
You cannot call yourself a daughter of God or that I serve my Father, my Creator, if you are still not dressing how He asked you to dress.
That's right.
Because He didn't create our daughters of Sarah to be whores and harlots.
That's right.
He didn't create them to be passed around like a doorknob.
That's right.
You understand that, sister? Now let's read this from the beginning and see why we in this condition. Read.
but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken,
If thou will not what?
if thou wilt not hearken,
Sisters, y'all still listening? Sisters, y'all still listening? All right, I'm going to read this from the beginning. Read.
but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken,
If thou will not do what?
if thou wilt not hearken,
If thou will not do what?
if thou wilt not hearken.
So the reason we in this condition, sisters, is because we did not listen.
That's right.
So now that y'all all understand, y'all need to be in dresses, down to the foot, right? Every day.
That's right.
That is something you got to listen to.
That's right.
Because we got into this situation because we did not listen.
That's right.
Read.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
This is the voice of the Lord thy God, sisters.
That's right.
Y'all own Bibles at the house?
Bring it out.
KJV Bibles? How often do y'all read those Bibles? Okay. How do you got a father, the creator of you, and you don't read his word?
Bring it out.
Does that make any sense? If you know the only way to obey God is to follow his word and his commandments, if you don't open up his word and his commandments, are you being a good daughter of Sarah? Should he save you?
Bring it out.
Should he take care of you?
Bring it out.
Because don't Don't your mommy and your daddy take care of you even when you being rebellious?
T.
You brought home all them D pluses and C's, but she still made sure you ate that night.
That's right.
She still made sure you had a bed to lay in.
That's right.
That's what the Lord doing right now.
That's right.
He allowing you to live in order for you to get it right.
That's right.
We don't.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Y'all little sisters, how many commandments do y'all know?
Yes.
One? What commandment you know? Okay, that's cool. What about you? You only know one commandment? What about you? I know you're trying to hide. How many commandments you know? How do y'all only know one commandment out of the entire Bible?
Bring it out.
It says, honor thy father and thy mother. Who is your father?
Bring it out.
So how are y'all not honoring the one commandment that you know?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
That make any sense, sisters? That make any sense? Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
that all these curses,
All these what?
that all these curses.
What is a curse? What is the definition of a curse? Anybody? What's the definition of a curse? You got me, Deandre. Come on, you know the answer.
Bondage.
Huh?
Bondage.
Bondage, okay. What about you, brother? What's the definition of a curse?
Demolition.
Demolition. What about you, sisters? What's the definition of a curse? It says all these curses shall come upon you. So it's talking to you. So wouldn't you want to know what's coming for you? What is a curse? Do y'all know? It means to be devoted to destruction.
That's right.
Aren't we devoted to destruction?
That's right.
Y'all live in South Dallas. Ain't nothing but dope dealers, gang bangers, niggas sagging their pants, ain't got no job, sleeping on their mama couch in South
That's
Dallas.
right. That's right.
Do we own any store in South Dallas?
Bring it out.
Do we own any restaurant in South Dallas?
Bring it out.
Do we even own the barbershop that we couldn't hire in down South Dallas?
Bring it out.
So, isn't that a curse? Because in slavery, did we own anything in slavery?
Bring it out.
We was on the plantation picking cotton, right?
That's right.
Okay, so who gave us our house to stay in?
Bring it out.
Master.
That's right.
Who gave you food to eat? Master.
That's right.
Who gave you water to drink? Master.
That's right.
What about the clothes on your back? Master.
That's right.
That makes sense, don't it?
Bring it out.
Why is the same thing going on in South Dallas?
Teach.
Read.
And overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Where you from, Deandre? You said you from Louisiana. What part of Louisiana?
Bring it out.
You from Shreveport. Used to be the murder capital.
That's right.
How many of your people down there getting shot by their own people?
Bring it out.
It says, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
That's right.
In South Dallas. In South Dallas. Have y'all ever seen a white man roll up and do a drive-by in the
Bring
hood?
it out.
Who is it? Is it us?
Bring it out.
Why we doing drive-bys on our own people?
Bring it out.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
That's right.
Where you from, brother?
Bring it out. Pleasant Grove.
You from Pleasant Grove.
South Dallas.
What's going on in Pleasant Grove?
Bring it out.
Killing, brother.
That's right.
Of your own race. That is a curse.
That's right.
Sisters, Deandre, this is love. It's love for us to come out here and tell y'all that y'all ain't sin.
That's right.
That we must change as a nation.
That's right.
Because long as we looking at each other like niggas, long as we looking at each other like hoes and harlots, we
That's
gonna
right.
treat each other as such.
That's right.
Because the Lord is gonna kill the niggas.
That's
The
right.
Lord is gonna kill a harlot.
That's right.
But he gonna defend the Israelites.
That's right.
Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
It says, cursed shalt thou be in the field. I know, Deandre, I see you got a job. Who own your business?
One day.
A white man. What about y'all listeners? Y'all got jobs yet? Where you work at? You work at Taco Bell. What about you, sister?
Raising Cane's.
Where you work at?
Raising Cane's.
I can't hear you. Raising Cane's? 2 restaurants. What about you? You work, so y'all all work in fast food restaurants.
Bring it out.
Who owned the fast food restaurant industry? Raising Cane's serving all the killer chicken. Taco Bell serving all the horse meat.
That's right.
McDonald's serving every poison and cancerous thing under the sun.
That's right.
Do y'all sisters understand that being cursed in the field?
Bring it
Because
out.
without that job, do you get a check?
No.
Without that check, do you have any money?
Bring it out.
Without that money, can you pay your bills?
Teach.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back to this. In slavery, what happened? Did we get paid for our wages?
Bring it out.
No.
Y'all go catch y'all bus. Y'all get flyers? Y'all little sisters need to be at the school, man.